You are now live on Channel 8 and YouTube.
Carrie, do you want to be in charge from where you're at?
I guess so. Long as my voice holds out, I can do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we can start with the pledge if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a flag here, but
That's okay. I pledge
pledge
allegiance
allegiance
to the flag of the United
United
States
States
of
of
America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with
liberty,
justice for all.
justice for all.
You have it marked down. I know.
All right. Thank you, TCTV, and thank you to my two fellow board members and Lori Wida. I don't know who else is in the room, if Jess is there or not, but has everybody reviewed the the minutes of our June meeting?
Carrie, you can interrupt me if you want, but you're not doing that great.
Yeah.
I can tell you feel terrible, so. I think the gentleman here can probably carry it for you. You're all right with that?
Yes,
Okay,
Okay,
so have you guys had a chance to review the minutes from June 5th?
I have, yes. I have not, so let me just take a quick peruse here through here.
Yes.
Mhm.
I have reviewed them.
Okay. I've reviewed them.
Okay. So if everybody's okay with them, you'll need someone who needs to make a motion either to approve them, edit them, or whatever motion you wish. to make.
I'll make a motion that we approve the meeting minutes from the June 5th meeting.
My second,
And probably since there's three of you, we should probably do a roll call, Carrie.
Okay,
How do you vote, Carrie?
I accept the minutes.
Tim?
I accept the minutes.
Dave?
aye.
Passes unanimously. So the second thing on your agenda for this evening, I wanted to let you know as the Ag Commission that we've gotten some phone calls regarding hunting. And just as an overview, I've learned a lot in the past few weeks, looking some things up. I didn't realize that you don't have to ask a property owner permission to hunt on their property if it is not marked for do not trespass. We've had a lot of people build houses and move into the area. Some of those houses have a lot of land, and we've had some questions about on their property. So I think it's something we need to think about and approach. Probably when we have a full board. And I've also been talking to Todd Olenick at Fisheries and Wildlife. They're willing, Fisheries and Wildlife are willing to have somebody come out to talk to residents and local hunters and present a program on hunting and fishing. I thought maybe that might be something we'd be interested in having them out here.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And I think with the questions that we're getting, we're gonna have to look into a couple of things with regard to hunting. I've had a person tell me that it's a cost to maintain the no trespassing signs on their property. And the people who are hunting, from what I'm told, are also littering and leaving jugs of
Mhm.
and trash. So I think whether it's agricultural commission or where it needs to go from here, we need to look at it.
But is this state regulated or does it drop down to the town?
A town can do a bylaw that is more restrictive. and
Okay.
It's very simple. I've looked at a few, but as we know, with other bylaws that have gone to town meeting floor, I mean,
Yeah, to my knowledge, it was always up to the property owner to protect their own property by way of posting.
Yeah.
It's just a simple posting. I don't know if it's such a big issue about cost. I mean, all you do is you post your property, you know your boundaries, you worry about your encroachment issues, obviously, you check, you know, how many acres. it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know if it's that big of an issue, other than that's the property owner's responsibility to protect their own property by posting it. I mean, that's just,
but I think
perspective,
it's an
I think it's
issue
worth-
that's worth talking about,
oh, absolutely,
whether you continue
absolutely.
it or not. If we go ahead and let the state know that we would like to have somebody come in and actually do that talk.
I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay, well, we'll start there
I think it's a great idea
and,
for awareness
yeah,
purpose.
because I certainly didn't know that.
I have to
Well,
admit,
I have. no-
I didn't know that either. I thought that they had to have permission.
Well, if you post it, then they can get, from what my understanding is permission,
If it's
you
not-
sign off and that way there, you can allow certain folks to hunt your property and that. It's an accepted practice. If you don't post it, it's kind of like open season and that, it's yeah. So, I mean, you do diligence, protect your own property, just like you put up a fence. You post it, if I got best, you know, acreage or whatever, and that's. It's interesting.
So I would ask that I have permission to move forward with the state for a talk.
I'm in agreement with that. We have to take a,
Yeah, I don't know if we need a formal vote for you
I
to,
don't, no,
Not for that.
No, it's great for
No.
education purpose,
but I would think that it would benefit everybody to move forward with that and ask the state to come in and provide some information.
yeah,
I also think that this subject should be considered continue until we have to move forward to.
Absolutely.
And then maybe it gets referred further down the line, but. I need to do more work on it.
Okay. No, I agree on that.
So the third thing on the agenda is we need to talk about the right to farm bylaw. Because, and I know we've been down this road before with chickens. But we have people, I'll give you an example. I had to go out for a nuisance call. Somebody who has 0.4 acre. 0.4, not even a half acre. Septic system, well. Mess on the property. Trailer with somebody living in it, and 7 heaters. Large. pigs, and not in the greatest. Close to property lines. They had done a little bit of cleanup before I got there, and the smell was still. horrific.
Okay.
And with that, I'd love to introduce you to Mr. Bushy. Who I've been working with, lives next door. And he came to the meeting because he just like to. Add to what I'm talking about, and it's not just one location. It's not one location.
You wanna hear the whole story? Or just wanna hear a little bit?
I want to hear it all.
The pigs originally came from that. The lady that had the animal. She got thrown out of the garden because she was doing like that. So she moved the pigs to her father's house, which is next to me, and he has 0.4 acres in there. He has a 2-family home. He has a 2-bed garage that's not attached to the house. He also has a camper, his granddaughter and son-in-law's living, well, granddaughter and her husband's living. They had 8 pigs that went down the south. Now, I love to cook out and stuff. I bought a nice green egg smoker. I couldn't smoke food this year because the smell was so horrible. I had friends that came up from Florida during the hurricane. And I had to call my daughter and ask if I could have a cookout at her house in Gardner because the smell was so bad. I can't open my windows. I have to have candles burning in my house all the time. And these people that they. Was it 2 years ago, she had to clean the yard up to there, so much done. As soon as she leaves, it comes right back. So even though they're trying to clean up the smell for the pigs now, it's gonna come, and I don't have no problem with the right to farm. I believe in that, but you're gonna do the right thing for your other neighbors. Something has to be done. Something really needs to be done.
Well, it's true, like they're pushing the envelope for the right to farm.
But I don't think the right to farm gives you the right to disregard other bylaws, correct? So,
And that's what you need to have kind of make us a man. For the right to farm also. And from what I read, you have to be 100 feet away from the septic system, which they can't do.
yeah,
So that's an ongoing.
that's
It
something,
is in my office, we are
working on it.
But it needs to. You gotta clarify what's going on with this.
I think so. I think we have to, I think there needs to be some sort of a clarification as to what the definition for a right to farm community really is and what the expectations are. Because like I said, there are other bylaws and other rules and regulations that just because you're a right to farm community doesn't mean you can disregard those.
So it's like. With COVID hit, which just really doesn't matter. We used to have. In my garage, we'd have dance and we'd have music and have a couple of cocktails and everything. I can't even get anybody to come over my house because it's snow.
Yeah.
I think we need to do real clarification on what right to farm is. And make people aware of it. From everything I've read, and Carrie, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's mostly for people who do farming for a living.
I don't think that, I think it doesn't have to be full-time, and I think if you do farming, if you say farming for a living, you're implying that's their sole source of income. But I do want, what I understand it to be is if you are intending that this be an operation or whatever enterprise, agricultural enterprise you're doing is intended to be a business, not a hobby, and that you're operating it with the intent to make a profit. But you can't bypass nuisance laws. The nuisance that right to farm protects you from is normal operations of a normal farm operation that's not in conflict with zoning.
Which also includes manure maintenance and.
And I also want to be fair to me, because when I bought my house. There was no smell, no nothing. Now the value of my home has gone down, because nobody's gonna pay me top dollar smelling that.
Mhm. Yeah. But I think your office is dealing with that, correct? Working on it, yeah. So I agree that
It's a process.
yeah.
I did find a good summary of the right to farm law in Massachusetts, and I don't know if sorry, if Jessica had a chance to we don't have to take the time to read it now, but I thought it was a really good overview, very plain English. And might be worthwhile to post. It has all the citations of where they got their information. So it's a good starting place.
But also with 0.4 acres, they shouldn't be allowed to have 4 acres, on such a small lot.
Yeah.
It's got a 2-family house on it, with a 2-car garage, You're taking that lot and you're just going like this for everything they have on that lot.
Yeah, I
You'd be allowed.
mean, it sounds like it's not normal farming practice, not normal husbandry of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to take a look at this.
Oh, I don't think it's a single meeting.
No, we need to
Just-
definitely take a look at this and you need to clarify what's actually taking place on the parcel and everything else that's involved, but also, you know, there's Tim alluded to. I'm just looking at the that's right to farm summary here, and yeah, this needs to be, we need to look into this big time. To see exactly what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And here's the thing, anybody's allowed to find anything you want, you can come on my property, so they can walk down, so they can see what I'm talking about. Because I have a beautiful home, it's my retirement home, I just want to die there. And it's like, I can't get out of there fast enough right now. And I shouldn't have to move.
no, we should look, we'll look into the whole thing, come down, visit, check the site out, see what's going on.
And I'll still be doing my part, getting it from zoning and.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah, you know, we'll regroup because this is a new issue here. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're gonna look into this thing because.
Yeah.
It's just, we're not,
And if you want
Yeah.
to go over there, I'll go with you because I already.
yeah,
I know that I have permission to go on his property, so
I'll give it to you.
All right,
you don't have.
no,
good.
but I think it would benefit us to,
Yeah.
for at least two members of this committee to make a site visit.
Well, because it opens up to a lot of things. We've been on the chickens and stuff like this, so.
She went over there for, to check things out. The night before, because she had an appointment with the guy. The night before, they were spreading, sawdust, and I think charcoal underneath it that covers up the smell. That morning, before 7 o'clock in the morning, she was spreading it. And that afternoon, at 3:45, because she was going over for 4, they were out there spreading stuff, and she spread the stuff, and she threw it out back of that. To try to hide it.
It didn't worwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, you can mitigate certain things, but you can't be a nuisance, there. We should look into it, we'll definitely look into it. We'll do that, Yeah. yeah, no, it's,
This part is the process, my part on the other, they're gonna get their notice. Give notices.
Thank you.
So,
You're
No,
very welcome.
You're
No.
well within your rights.
So we'll continue this.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely, yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Absolutely. And like I said, I think that there should be a commission visit as well as a board of health.
I'll give you a call, we'll hook up, we'll go down.
And the gentleman who owns the property may be willing to have you on his property.
That'd be good.
He let me on, so.
Well, for the ag commission, if he's got a farm enterprise.
Yeah.
You know,
Carrie, did you want to take care of the next one?
Yeah, if you remember, back a while ago, we collected money and had right to farm signs placed on certain strategic points in the town, kind of advertising some of the farms in the town. I know that there are a few that don't have a sign. We have some money left from that collection, and what I would like to do is kind of solicit interest in from farms that do not have a sign, if they would like to have the right to farm sign on a pole somewhere near their farm. Mine is on the Hubbardston Templeton line on Hubbardston Road. Dave, I'm not sure where yours is, but so I'm not sure how we go about that. I don't remember how we advertised for interest. We have a Facebook page now, but it's not that well traveled, but Lori, do you have a suggestion on maybe how we'd get that word out?
We can probably put something on our website and we can probably have Jessica, who is really handy with making tiles for TCTV and Channel 8, come up with something for you.
Okay,
That we can send it to you first to look at and then go from there.
yeah, that would be really good. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say about that. We have $380 left. And I'd like to spend it and get those done. All right, no further discussion. The next item, I included a few pages from a website, the Montachusett Agricultural Alliance. This is the new permutation of the group Farming Beyond Borders. Farming Beyond Borders was essentially started by the Westminster Agricultural Committee, Dean Johnson, the late Dean Johnson. And initially we were trying to involve area ag coms
The name.
to come together and kind of solve problems and network amongst ourselves. And we're starting to get kind of active and I wanted to put it out there. We meet monthly, usually on the I don't know if it says the second Sunday of the month. We meet at the Westminster Fire Station. And it's a really helpful group, and we're always looking for new farmers and established farmers. We kind of help each other. And we are sponsoring a food safety for the vegetable handlers course so that we can become certified. It's just a good group. Check out the website, sign up, and sign up for the email list. I think there's a spot if you go on the website that you can put your email address in and kind of be updated on events as they occur.
So Carrie, is this something you'd like us to put out to town residents?
Yeah, I'd love us to. Most of the activity is Westminster, a few farms in Gardner and Sterling. And there's another person in Templeton, Hubbardston. It's mainly the northern tier of Worcester County to kind of address some of our unique agricultural needs or situations. We don't have the river bottom land that the valley has, but we also do have some vibrant agriculture in this area.
So Jess and I can work on that together and
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
do the same outreach. Yeah. Okay.
I don't really have anything else for tonight.
Tim or Dave?
No, I don't think I have anything else.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
I cannot make the December meeting. My daughter's making me go down to Disney.
Oh, you gonna take me with you?
We're all
Yeah.
going.
If you want to babysit the 4-year-old, come along.
Oh, baby, good about it.
We'll have the meeting down there remote.
If I look at some other dates and throw them out there for you if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be good.
If you'd like, I can look in November and the end of December.
Okay,
It's getting hard with the holidays. We're filling up quick.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, sure.
Nobody has anything else.
I don't think so.
All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn our, what month are we in?
Oh.
October? October.
Well, before we do that, we're gonna
Oh.
announce when our next meeting is gonna be, or,
Well, we don't.
oh, we don't know.
Right, set for December 4th.
Oh, okay,
Carrie's
okay.
saying she can't be there, and
All
I
right, so
can
we'll take a
at
look at
other
it.
Dates that may work for you.
Very good. Okay, well, that's great. Put
And
this down.
actually, I will have one of you sign the minutes that you voted in.
Yep.
So that I can,
So can I ask you a question?
of course,
You guys gonna look into my neighbors before December 4th?
yes.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
take care of that.
Tend to.
I'm available
Yeah,
almost any day. No worries,
I-
no.
I'm very
All right,
flexible, so you
I
know
will
what?
hook up with you two.
Hook up, we'll take a visit out there and all that stuff.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. All right, thank you. Thank you, TC.